Coordinator's Corner is back, which means we are in game week. The Sycamores open up the season Thursday night at 7 o'clock against the Quincy Hawks, a team the Sycamore coordinators both know will be a great test.
Just overall, they're a young group. They're an energetic group. You can tell just by the comments in the paper, by reading the articles, you can tell on the little newscast videos that you see. They probably have a lot of belief there. The head coach got the interim tag taken off, so he's the full-time. He's got his staff. I think the energy level is going to be high. I think they're a lot like us. They're anxious to put last year behind them and come out and prove that this is a new year with a new group. And so it's going to be a fight back and forth. This game is going to be a tough game. There is no question about it.
They've got a young kid coming in at quarterback from a good high school program there in Missouri, and he's an impressive player on the high school tape that we've seen. And I think that he poses a threat both as a runner and as a thrower. And obviously they feel really good about him because coming in as a true freshman, that's not a common position to have a young guy play. So obviously he's done some good things and impressed the staff and really won that football team, and probably shown some great leadership intangibles. So I think that his ability to kind of be a dual threat guy, and then like I said, on the edge they've got some guys, and they've got a couple new running backs in that are a little bit more of a, they can run, they can catch it out of the backfield. I think that just their athletes, I believe, is going to pose a little bit of an issue. And then they got a couple guys back up front. They've got some size back up front that, that they replace some guys inside, but they're bigger. And, so I'm sure that they feel like, they're going to be a strong suit there.
Quincy will have 11 new starters total, including freshman quarterback Tion Harris. Yes, they are young, but think about this for a moment. 65 Sycamores on this current roster have yet to play a down for the blue and white. Sycamores are still young too.
More together just as a unit and as a football team. I mean, the coaching staff is more, we know each other, we've been around each other, we have a much better feel for each other, and we've got a great group of guys on the staff that love the game, that love to teach, that love to coach. And then obviously, like you said, the players enjoy being around it. And it's not really, last year we kind of talked about blind faith, and just how they had to buy in and they had to believe. Well, now, they've seen it, and now it's a little different. And like I said, that goes both ways. We feel like we know them much better, they know us much better, they know each other much better, and there's a greater deal of trust amongst each other within that unit.
We are young, but that's not an excuse. The expectation is always for the position here. The expectation is for the team. And with that becomes your individual position, and the expectation is regardless of who you are, when your number's called, you're prepared to go play. And you're ready to put your anxieties and your emotions and everything on the line to help us win. And you're going to win for Indiana State.
This can always be a dangerous question to ask a coach in terms of, do you believe your group is ready for game day? No doubt preparation is still needed, but resounding answers by both commanders in Hecklinski and Wilson.
Without question. Like I said, it's not going to be pretty. None of us expect our guys to go out there and play perfect. There's no question about that. We expect them to play hard. We expect them to play with high energy and with high emotion, and we expect them to play physical. But without question, we're ready. We are definitely we are more ready than I think we ever have been at any point in time since we've been here. And now it's a matter of going out and executing at that level with that emotion, and learning how to execute with that emotion and with that level.
It starts with your preparation. It's about how you prepare. It's about how you take care of your body the week leading up to the game. It's about how you recover. The amount of rest you allow yourself to get, and just in the way that you allow your mind to just be focused one day at a time on what's important right now in that moment, whether it's being focused and locked in on a meeting, whether it's being focused and locked in a walkthrough, an individual period, a group period, a team period, whether it's against the offense, whether it's against the scouts. You're always worrying about what you can do to perfect your craft and master your technique, because at the end of the day, when the ball's snapped, I mean, we've got no control over what formation they line up in, what personnel group they have, what play they call, what route they run, what blocking scheme. We've got no control over that. We only have control over how we respond and how we execute our fundamentals and how hard we play.
Tomorrow will be the release of the Kurt Mallory Show, which means you need to stay right here for the latest on Sycamore football. GoSycamores.com.